Hello everyone. So today we have a new Myuu battle. I forgot to record the first part, so here it is. And so I killed his Greninja, and then Greninja used Hydro Pump and missed Ice Beam. Then I killed it, and now he has his Aerodactyl. So I Pokédex the Aerodactyl so I can see what it's weak to. And after I see what it's weak to, which is electric, ice, rock, poison, etc. Then after I go for a toxic. And then after it megas, which isn't good. So then after it megas, I'm like, what do I do? So then I'm like, it's immune to ground attacks because it's a flying type and it's mega. So I have to stop. So then I go for a protect. So the toxic can do a little bit more damage. And then I have no other choice. So I go for another protect. But that one fails, and I faint. So then after I go into the next Pokemon. So then I'm like, which Pokemon do I switch into? So then I'm just thinking. And then after, on accident, my phone like flips around as like a whole cartwheel. Then I'm like, oh crap. So then after I get it back straight. Then after I'm like, I'll do my Metagross. Because Metagross, it isn't weak to a lot of things. I'm guessing that an Aerodactyl can have. So then I go for a Earthquake. I mean, not an Earthquake. I go for an Ice Punch. So the Aerodactyl got an Earthquake, and I tanked it out. I'm not sure why I didn't Mega. If I would have Mega'd, I could have probably swept this whole team. He has a Noivern. Obviously, I'm going to do a Ice Punch, but I thought the Noivern had Boom Burst, but it turns out it had Flamethrower. I still don't know why I didn't Mega. That was just really dumb of me. I should have Mega'd, but we'll see how that affects me later. So then after that, I see what the Noivern's weak to, and then I switch into Tyranitar. So after Tyranitar, Sandstorms. And then I'm going to go for an Outrage because it's weak to Dragon. And basically whoever goes first doesn't die. So he goes for a Focus Blast. He misses. Thankfully he misses. And then he goes into a Lucario, and I'm like, obviously Earthquake. Like obviously. And so then after that, I didn't just fart. If you guys heard that, that was my foot. I didn't fart, I swear. So then after, I tried to go into Excadrill because the Sandstorm is still up, and I need to outspeed the Lucario. So I go for an Earthquake, obviously, and hoping I outspeed it. And he can't Mega the Lucario because he already Mega'd. So I'm like, this is good. This is good for me. So I go for an Earthquake, and it's a critical hit too. There's no way he could survive, and I killed the Lucario. And then after that, he has an Accelgor, which they're decent. I don't know. I just don't like it for some reason. So then after I go for a Rock Tomb, it does 240 and it lowers the speed a bit. But he's still faster than me, which kind of makes me mad. And then we both almost survive. And then after a Accelgor faints. And then after I get some health back from leftovers, he goes into Aegislash, and then I'm like, what should I do? And then after, I realized that he wasted my Sandstorm by him just taking out one or two hits. And I'm like, that really sucks for me because he just wasted my Sandstorm. And then he's like, yeah, that's the point. Which it is the point. So then after, I'm like, what should I do? I see what it's weak to: Dark, Fire, Ghost, and Ground. But then after I make sure it doesn't have Levitate, cause it's a Ghost type. And if it had a Levitate, it would have been horrible. So then I go for an Earthquake, and then Aegislash goes for a Sacred Sword, which takes me out. And then, like, if I get swept by a Sacred Sword Aegislash, I'm gonna cry. And then after I go into Garchomp, and then my idiots, not idiot, but my dumb self, I do a Z move, a normal type Z move when it's a ghost type. And then after I'm like, oh no, I might actually lose from this. But then I kill it somehow with aerial ace. Somehow. And then I said GG and I